All right, it seems like there is a never-ending debate about those that will say it's all about calories and energy balance and calories in, calories out, and you have to be in a caloric deficit to, lose weight. And there's other people who say, well, no, there's a hormonal effect here. And so this is a study that was done just recently, published in the American Journal of Clinical Medicine. Title is Diverging Metabolic Effects of Two Energy-Restricted Diets Differing in Nutrient Quality, a 12-week randomized controlled trial in subjects with abdominal obesity. Senior author on that was Lydia A. Affman. Anyway, what they did was they took two groups of people with central adiposity, so big bellies, and what they did is they put them on three diets. One was a standard, just continue what you're on diet, and then two energy-restricted diets where the energy was cut by about 25%. And then they further distinguished that by nutrient quality. And so one they defined was a high-nutrient diet, and one was a low-nutrient diet. And they wanted to measure, did nutrient quality have a role on outcomes? And the answer on this one was yes, it did. And so what were those effects? What were those differential effects? Well, the nutrient-dense diet had more favorable outcomes when it came to triglycerides, blood glucose excursions, postprandially, greater weight loss, greater fat loss, on and on and on. But they weren't huge differences, but they were differences nonetheless. And so at the end of the 12 weeks, the people that were on the nutrient-dense diets lost about 2.1 kilograms more than the other people, so about 4.5 pounds. However, if they were shown to be insulin sensitive, and they define insulin sensitivity as a HOMA-IR score, HOMA-IR score, of less than 2.5, and that's calculated using the fasting insulin and the fasting glucose, and you put it into a formula and it comes up with a HOMA-IR score. So insulin sensitivity. Now, my insulin sensitivity, last time I checked, it was 0.8, so extremely insulin sensitive based on that particular criteria. But those people that were shown to be insulin sensitive showed an even further weight loss differential, so 3.9 kilograms difference. So the people that were insulin sensitive that were on the high nutrient diet lost almost 8 pounds, or a little over 8 pounds, 8.5 pounds compared to the other groups. I think that's a pretty decent difference there. Now, the thing that we don't know about the diet, the thing is, I don't know that they looked at skeletal muscle mass. I don't know that it wasn't a metabolic ward study, so they can't guarantee what people are eating. They gave them a diet to follow, and then they asked them to track that, and hopefully they were accurate about that. So could be that the nutrient-dense diet provided more satiety, and they didn't eat as much as some of the other folks did. Hard to say. I've only got the abstract here and the supplemental materials. You can't. The rest of it's behind a paywall. The interesting thing is in their conclusion. I want to read that to you guys. So the conclusion was, a high nutrient quality 25% energy restricted diet is more beneficial for cardiometabolic health than a low nutrient quality 25% energy restricted diet. Overweight insulin sensitive subjects may benefit more from a high than low nutrient quality energy restricted diet with respect to weight loss due to potential attenuation of glucose-induced lipid synthesis of adipose tissue. And so the proposed mechanism is, these people were the low nutrient quality people were being exposed to perhaps more glucose, which was ending up depositing as fat, and so that kind of goes a little bit with this insulin theory of weight gain. Perhaps you could make that argument. Now, the thing again, when the definition of high nutrient diet is something that goes kind of with the standard belief, swapping out white bread for whole wheat bread, swapping out butter for margarine, swapping out a few, juice for, apple juice and grape juice for whole fruits and things like that. So more fiber. They also noticed that they had less fructose in the nutrient-dense diet, which I thought was also interesting. They also emphasized mono and polyunsaturated fats, which again, that's debatable. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. Do you find that a higher quality nutrient-dense diet, first define it, what that means to you, and has that had a differential effect on your ability to gain or lose weight or lose body fat, more importantly? Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Got another neat study I want to talk about later today. I think you guys enjoy that one. So you guys have a great morning. We'll talk to you soon.